So some of you are not going to like what I'm about to say. And that's okay. Because it's been coming. So, I don't even know where to begin with this. So I was baptized. And after I was baptized, people who didn't want anything to do with me until I got baptized are now wanting to be a part of my life. Where were you when I was lost? I mean, that's a heartfelt question. Where were you when I was lost? You weren't there, and now you're saying I can come around now? Ouch. Do you know how bad that hurts whenever somebody says, hey, I'm so proud of you, way to go. And you know, I have family members that during this time, during my lifestyle and the choices that I made, they made it a point to be a part of my life still, and they loved me and continue to pray and love me, hug me, say, how are you doing, check on my life. They showed me love and they showed me grace. And some of you who went to church, and I grew up in church with, didn't want anything to do with me, thought that I was going to taint or damage their image. Jesus went to the tax collector's house and he ate dinner. He went to the ghettos, man. I don't know where your example of being a true Christian is, but that's not it. I would rather sit with the drunk or the drug addict and visit with them than the person who thinks they're better than them. Because we're not better than anybody else. The only one that is good, and Jesus says this in the Bible, the only one that is good is Him. And He sits up on the throne. Those are the only ones that are good. We're not good. We're not good at all. We don't deserve what He did for us. But the hardest part for me is this. All these people, all of you who didn't want anything to do with me or with people now who are living those lifestyles that need to be redeemed from those lifestyles, want nothing to do with them, want to shun them and want to push them out and push them away and hurt them in the name of Jesus. Of course they're not going to want to come back. I didn't. And I'm telling you this as a person who has been redeemed from that lifestyle. That when you do that, you make it harder to show them the love and the grace of Jesus Christ. Because they think that the church is judging and cruel and mean. And they don't want that. Nobody wants to go into a place and think they're going to be judged. They don't. They want to go and they want to be redeemed because they're lost. And you're not helping guide them. You're not helping guide them at all. So I'm telling you, from my perspective, when that hit me, when I noticed that after I got baptized, how many people were wanting to be a part of my life again, how bad that hurt. And I had to pray about it. And then the Lord said, yeah, they didn't get it. They don't get it. And I was like, but Lord, that's wrong. And He's like, what do you expect, Liz? That's man. And He's right. But I also know that it is my job to tell you that it's not okay and you need to stop doing it. And you need to do a self-reflection in yourself and have God reveal those things about yourself so that you can change. That's what I've been doing. This is what this whole walk is. This is not about I'm walking the great life now. I'm not. I still struggle. I'm a sinner. But I'm also redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. And let me tell you something. People hurt people. And we know this as an example because Jesus, at the Last Supper, got a basin of water. And He took off His cloak. And He wrapped a towel around His waist. And He got on His knees. And He washed the feet of His disciples. That is the lowest thing you can do. That is a servant's thing. And He washed the feet of these men. He washed the feet of Peter, who He knew he was going to get betrayed by. 3 times. He knew he was going to deny Him. He washed his feet. even though he knew it. He knew it. He knew it was like a lie that Peter was going to betray him, and he still did it. He washed the feet of John, who ran away, and they stripped his cloak off in the garden. In fear, he ran, and he was running away naked. And you know what the craziest part about all that is? The man who traded him for silver, he washed his feet. He blessed them all. All of them. I want you guys to grasp that today. That's Jesus. That is the man that Christians are based on. Jesus Christ. Christianity is based on Christ. That name alone. So, you might want to take a step back and look at the judgment in your own heart. Because he tells us not to judge. Judge not lest ye be judged. It's in the Bible. And when you shun the people that are hurting the most, when you're not showing them love just by giving them a smile and showing them Jesus with your eye contact, you're doing damage. And then there's got to be damage control. Just like with anything else. And that damage control comes from believers that actually love. So I'm not innocent. I have moments where religion makes me think that I'm better than other people. And I'm not. I'm not any better than anybody else. But I am giving you this warning. This is your warning. That just because my walk and my redemption has changed me doesn't mean it's changed your heart. It hasn't changed your heart. It's changed your pride towards me. That's it.